A warm greeting. Today is Saturday, November 9th, 2024. This is meteorologist Ruben Garcia. And in this video, I'll be giving you an update on the forecast related to what is now Tropical Storm Rafael, which is currently in the central Gulf of Mexico waters after impacting western Cuba as a major hurricane. Toward the end of the video, I'll also discuss a tropical wave located north of Venezuela and south of Puerto Rico, which we'll be monitoring through the end of this week as it may encounter favorable conditions for cyclonic development in the southwestern Caribbean Sea. Looking at the visible satellite animation of Tropical Storm Rafael, after it impacted Cuba and weakened to a Category 2 hurricane, it managed to re-strengthen into a Category 3 hurricane as it moved westward. However, since yesterday, we've seen that dry air and wind shear have caused this tropical cyclone to start weakening rapidly. It's currently a tropical storm, and it's expected to continue its slow movement southward, with dry air and wind shear likely to dissipate this cyclone over the next few days without directly impacting land areas. As for the climatology, this hurricane season has been very active. With the formation of Hurricane Rafael, which intensified into a major hurricane, we now have a season that has seen 11 hurricanes, 5 of which were major. Additionally, Rafael's accumulated cyclone energy has helped us approach 160 accumulated cyclone energy units, and if we surpass this mark, this hurricane season will be considered hyperactive. The good news is that Tropical Storm Rafael will continue a slow southward movement, and although its remnants could reach somewhere between Tabasco and Veracruz, it's expected to dissipate in about 36 to 48 hours. This is precisely what the official forecast from the National Hurricane Center shows, with Rafael likely being downgraded to a post-tropical system by Monday morning. So once again, Tropical Storm Rafael poses no threat to the Gulf of Mexico states, though it could bring some rain by Wednesday afternoon and Thursday morning to coastal areas in southern Veracruz and Tabasco. Now, let's talk about a strong tropical wave located south of Puerto Rico, which is bringing showers across Puerto Rico, the northern Lesser Antilles, and the Dominican Republic. This tropical wave will be moving westward over the coming days and may encounter favorable conditions for development once it reaches just east of Nicaragua. So, it's likely that this area will be marked by the National Hurricane Center as having potential for development over the next few days. Most global models show the potential for a tropical depression to develop. For example, here we have the American model projecting a tropical depression forming by the afternoon of Sunday, November 17th, or about 8 days from now. Additionally, the European model projects a tropical depression developing east of Nicaragua in about 8 to 9 days. The German model also foresees a tropical depression or tropical storm forming by next weekend, and the UK model suggests a tropical storm forming by next weekend as well. So, we have significant consensus that at least a strong low-pressure system may develop associated with this tropical wave when it moves close to eastern Nicaragua. However, this is a long-term forecast, so we'll keep monitoring it carefully. At the moment, we can't discuss specific tracks or potential effects across the Caribbean Sea or Central America. Especially when looking at the ensemble members of the American model, you can see the high dispersion and low consensus on where this low pressure could form and what its future track might be if it becomes a tropical cyclone. We see the same in the European model's ensemble members, which also show great dispersion on where the low pressure could develop and what track it could take. So, at least we have good news that Tropical Storm Rafael will dissipate over the next 48 hours. Although we'll be closely monitoring this tropical wave, there are still many days to go before we can discuss possible impacts or if it will achieve any type of cyclonic development. Here on Hurricane Info, I'll stay attentive and continue making videos to keep you informed. So, it's important to check if you're subscribed to my channel. If not, please subscribe and don't forget to click the bell icon to receive notifications when I record new videos. Well, that's all for now. I'll see you in the next video, and have a great weekend, everyone. Goodbye.